How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be starting a brand new what if that was a suggestion from my patron, Chandler Draws Things. That being, what if Bardock gave Raditz his Foresight? This will be the first new what if we've done in quite a while, so I hope you guys enjoy a breath of fresh air here. If you guys like this video and want to see more like it, then make sure to like this video and subscribe. Since we can get this video to 400 likes, then I'll make sure to release a part 2. And we're on the road to 20k right now, so make sure to share this channel around, that way we can hit it faster. Anyways, huge shout out to all of my amazing patrons. Their support really means a lot. And if you want to be like Chandler here and suggest a what if that gets made into a video, then make sure to join my Patreon, so you can get your very own what if turned into a video. I'll try to make it the best it can be. With all of that out of the way, let's get right into this scenario. I miss saying that. We begin this story with Bardock going to invade Kanasa with his crew, and gain the power of Foresight. Right off the bat, we're going to be using a blend of the Bardock special and the DBS Broly versions of Bardock to make him both a hardened warrior and a caring father. Once Bardock recovers from the battle on Kanasa, he starts to see weird flashes go through his head of Frieza killing them all. Bardock tries to push these visions from his head, but they just keep coming, and he sees himself trying to stop Frieza and dying. Bardock has no idea what these visions are, but eventually he discovers that what he's seeing is the future, and if he doesn't try to do something now, then Frieza will kill them all. His suspicions are then basically confirmed once Frieza calls all of the Saiyans to return back to planet Vegeta. Bardock realizes he needs to stop Frieza, but he has to make sure that his family is safe first. And he instantly leaves his crew behind to go off on the planet closest to them, where Prince Vegeta, Nappa, and his son are. Since the planet is not too far away, Bardock gets there in a couple of hours and rushes over to talk to his son. Vegeta asks him what a low-class warrior is doing here, ruining their mission. And as Bardock looks over to him, he sees a vision of Vegeta firing off a purple beam of light onto somebody who looks like him. Kakarot? It can't be. He sees more flashes once he sees Raditz, one of him being restrained by Kakarot, and a Namekian firing a beam straight at their chest, killing them both. This one makes Bardock scream out, and the other two Saiyans there, Kolra and Sampa, try to drag Bardock away, but he's acting like a madman. Bardock pushes his Saiyans off of him, and he goes to Raditz, telling him not to go back to planet Vegeta, as terrible things are coming. If he wants to survive, he needs to find his brother, work with him, and take down Frieza. Raditz has no idea what he's talking about, and is basically pushing his father off of him since he's acting insane. Bardock doesn't want to do this since it's a curse for him, but this will make Raditz understand. He chops him on the back of the neck, and transfers his power of Foresight onto him. Raditz definitely doesn't like his father hitting him pretty hard either, and punches him off of him, while Kolra and Sampa throw him away, telling the Psycho to leave. Bardock doesn't care if he's called a psycho, as now Raditz can hopefully understand. He leaves his planet to return to Vegeta, and once back, he convinces Guinea to send Kakarot off to Earth, and once they do, he makes his final stand against Frieza as normal, and meets the same fate. Though, this time, as Bardock is enveloped with the supernova, he has one last vision of his sons, with golden hair, fighting Frieza. With that, Bardock is killed, and Planet Vegeta is no more. The remaining Saiyans get the message that Planet Vegeta was destroyed, and all of them are really shocked, especially since Bardock was just yammering on about how it was the end of them. Was he right that Frieza killed them all? The report says it was a meteor, but that is kinda suspicious. Raditz, for one, is weirded out, since he could have sworn he saw this exact same conversation happening 2 seconds ago. It's the weirdest case of deja vu. He doesn't care to go out and look for his brother now, even if Guinea told him where he was going, since he just simply doesn't care. As the days go on though, Raditz starts to see these visions. He sees Vegeta beating him senseless, and he sees Kolra getting impaled by some kind of alien and going down. Raditz snaps out of it in a cold sweat as Vegeta smacks him, telling him to wake up as they have a planet to take over. On the planet, Raditz tries his best to do his work, but the visions are still haunting him and he can't fight very well. Kolra sees Raditz is about to get impaled by one of the aliens and pushes him out of the way, getting stabbed himself. Raditz looks on in horror. This is the exact same thing he just saw in his vision. Once Kolra goes down, Vegeta destroys the alien and looks at Kolra in disgust. He asked why he would move weakling Raditz out of the way, since he deserved to die if he wasn't going to pull his punches, and Kolra says he would have done the same for him, since they're just kids, and he can't let any more of their people die. Vegeta asks him, really now, and blasts him right in the face, killing him. Raditz yells out and tries to attack Vegeta, but Vegeta turns around and starts to beat down senselessly on Raditz, with him being too shocked on his visions coming true than to fight back. Once he's down for the count, Vegeta spits on him, saying if he messes up like that again, then he'll kill him instead. Raditz is brought to the medical pod, and while recovering, he sees even more visions of the future, of his brother laughing and eating with Earthlings, having fun sparring with friends, having a happy life on Earth. He's not following his mission, and he's having fun? What's with him? He's actually kinda jealous, as why should Kakarot be having all the fun, while he actually tries to take over planets, and gets the crap kicked out of him? It's not fair. Before he is released, he gets another vision, and this one scares him down to the bone. He can see an older Vegeta telling him he's gonna kill him if he messes this up, and then it immediately flashes to him being restrained from behind by somebody, with a glowing spiral of light coming right at him. And it hits him straight in the chest, going directly through him. Raditz screams out in pain, and the medical staff have him exit the pod immediately, asking what the matter is. Raditz puts his hand on his chest, feeling for the hole, but thankfully, nothing is there. What he saw earlier with Cholera and Vegeta basically confirmed that he can see the future. So are all these visions he saw of the future as well? Does that mean Vegeta's gonna kill him? Or somebody's gonna kill him? He can't believe it. Is this what was happening to his father when he showed up to him? It has to be. He looks at his hands. I can see the future! I'm sorry, I just couldn't help it. Raditz could see his brother on Earth living a happy life, and while he isn't completing his mission, he's at least safe, and will be for quite some time. He sees more visions of him as an adult, fighting some weird yellow bear thing, so he knows he lives into his adulthood. If Raditz stays here though, he's gonna get killed by Vegeta, and he works for Frieza. If his father is right, Frieza was the one who killed the Saiyans, so it's only a matter of time before he finishes the job and kills the rest of them. He has to get out of here, since maybe he'll be safe where his brother is. Though, he knows if he tries to leave, that Vegeta will find him and kill him. He's gonna need some help. Raditz goes to the only other person he trusts now, Sampa, and asks him what he thinks of Vegeta. Sampa looks around for anybody listening and asks if he's gonna have him killed. Raditz tells Sampa no, as he thinks Vegeta is awful, and he knows Sampa thinks so too, since he just killed his best friend. Sampa sighs and admits that, yes, he does hate Vegeta, but there's really nothing he can do. Raditz tells him that he thinks his father is right about everything, with Frieza killing them all, and that they need to go and find his brother. Sampa says that's ridiculous, and he's starting to sound crazy like his father. Sampa gets up to leave, and Raditz realizes he's really all alone here. Hey everybody, sorry to interrupt the video, but it's sponsorship time. This video is sponsored by Fandom Ion, who sells some really great anime and manga merch, and a bunch of other cool merch with some pretty cool prices, such as Marvel merch as well for all you Marvel nerds like me. If you want to get these fine items for an even lower price, then make sure you click the link in the description down below and put in a discount code DAMON for not 5% off, but 10% off of your order. Again, that's code DAMON for 10% off of your order. Hopefully, you won't regret your purchases. Now, let's get back into the video. As the years go by, Raditz is plagued by more visions of the future, and he tries to suppress them all, as if he acts out, then Vegeta's gonna kill him. It eventually gets to the point, though, where this one image going through Raditz's head the most is him being killed by that drill of light. It just won't leave his head. That one, or Frieza, or it looks like to be Frieza, killing all the other Saiyans. It's terrible, and he can't keep living like this anymore. He won't put up with these visions. He'll overcome them, and train to make sure that they won't come to pass. He basically kills himself on plans to get Zenkais, and trains with Sampa hardcore to get more powerful, and hopes that vision of him dying will soon leave his mind. Vegeta and Nappa notice that Raditz is beginning to get more powerful, and with their egos being a little too big, they can't just let him overcome them, so they train some more in secret to always be one step ahead. The more Raditz trains, the more he begins to see some different outcomes for events he's seen before. He sees his brother having fun with his friends, but somebody else is there too. And then he sees what kinda looks like him fighting with something pink, but then he is split into two, and he sees himself and his brother smiling together. That's it. That's how he survives. He needs to go to Earth to see his brother, just like his father told him to. And if they work together, then maybe they can defeat Frieza and prevent him from killing them all. This future sight is definitely a gift in disguise, as he was able to use it to save Sampa from being killed on a nearby planet. He can save them all, and the key is working together with his brother. And if he's with his brother, then he won't be so alone like he is here, and can save the universe. Raditz packs up to leave for Earth and tells the others he's going to go and recruit his brother, since they need some more Saiyan comrades, and his father did say to go and pick him up one day, so he should go and do that now. Vegeta reluctantly allows it, and Raditz looks one more time at Sampa, and Sampa realizes that's the I'm never gonna see you again look, but doesn't say anything. He understands. Raditz gets into the pod to Earth, and takes off his scouter, crushing it. It's going to take around a year in this ship to get there now, but once he does, he's going to make everything right with his brother. He's had visions of him being friendly on Earth, so he knows he didn't complete his mission and wiping out everybody, but he doesn't care anymore. He knows that Kakarot has made some powerful allies, and they're gonna need all the ones they can get if they're to go against Frieza. Once he sees his brother again, they'll avenge their father and all of the Saiyan race. They're going to kill Frieza. And that's where we're going to be leaving things for right now. Hope you all enjoyed the first part of this scenario, with Raditz becoming a better person due to his foresight, and that he's going to use it to join up with his brother and take on Frieza. If you want to see what happens next with that, then make sure to like this video and subscribe. As again, if this video gets 400 likes, then I'll make sure to continue with the part 2. Thank you all so much for watching, and until we meet again. See you later!